All right, what are we doing today?
We are shipping out all of our Whatnot packages from last night.
Enough tape on here?
I think that's enough.
All right, so we get these free from the post office, the priority mail ones. If we send it priority, you can get a free box. So whenever we can, we try to use these boxes, save ourselves a couple bucks. So, all right, that one's ready to go.
All right. Here's our pile.
Pretty simple. The Whatnot prints out all the labels at once for us. As many as we want. We're doing only like 5 at a time right now. Basically just peel off my shipping label, and then this is my packing slip. Tells me what numbers you need to pull. So this person bought number 125, 27, 8, 7, and 1. So we gotta find those here. So 8, 7, and 1. Okay. And then
Seeing the real process here.
178, and then number 27 and 125. So
Got some Free People shorts. What's this brand called? L Space, super expensive retail. Look at that, $130. She probably got them for like $10 or less.
She paid for them. She paid $7.
Woo!
Yep.
Yep. L Space, Free People, One Great Day. Lots of goodies we had.
Yep.
Oh,
Careful.
sorry.
It's a mess in here. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 125.
What do you think of our system? Hey, it works.
So these 5, I usually only put like 2 to 3 pieces of clothing per poly bag. So, and then we're gonna put it in another one of those priority boxes. So why don't you grab one of those?
Okay. Priority box.
So now this is the easy part. 2 of them. Stuff them in. Seal it up.
Okay.
All in bed. Now 2. Put those in the next one.
Here, can you fold that one a little nicer?
Okay. I'm just trying to show you how fast it is. It's not really that fast. So it takes a while. But you know, we're doing it. I'm gonna fold this one better.
Yep. How has your Whatnot experience been so far?
It's a grind. It's a grind. The clothing profit margins are not so great.
Negative, actually.
Negative.
We paid $10 a piece plus shipping on these, and we're getting about $7.
Well, no.
Yeah.
We're getting about $8.50 on average.
Okay.
I think so. I think we're gonna lose about 1,000 on the pallet.
Yep. So as we said, it is a lesson learned.
But I think if we had a much larger following, maybe we could get a little bit of money. But so here, so now that we're done with this, one of these, packing slip goes in with a thank you card. It's a thank you card.
Thank you card.
Boom, done. And we just tape it up, and then we're almost done. So,
How many packages do you have today?
we have 28
Okay.
total today. So we have a lot of people buy multiple items today.
So 28 people bought 130 some items.
Correct.
Woo. So the people that bought these items, most of them I'm assuming are resellers because they're getting such a good deal on these high-end brands. They're taking the time to list them on Poshmark or eBay to make a good profit on them. So
This one is done.
Yep. So we are totally cool with resellers buying our stuff and making more of a profit on it for sure. We hope to make a profit next time. But as we said, lesson learned.
This is a story of how we lost $1,000 selling on Whatnot.
It's true. We did. We lost. Well, we haven't finished selling through the items, but we probably will end up losing $750 to $1,000. We made a big mistake, but we learned. So why don't you tell them?
So this is what happened. So we have been selling on Whatnot has it been 3 months now?
Yep.
We started off with some toys and some electronics and realized that was really hard. It was hard to source it all. It was hard to ship it. It was a lot of work. And so we were watching these other influencers on Whatnot selling clothing, and it seemed like they were getting really good profit margins on their stuff. They were selling stuff for really high dollar amounts. We were like, let's do that.
Listing is super easy. You just make one listing and then repeat it 100 times. And then you put write a numbered sticker, and you put the sticker on the item when
Yeah.
you sell it.
And you just grab an item and show it and put it.
If it sells, you slap
Yeah.
a sticker on it. It's super easy, super quick. You don't have to list anything
Yeah.
beforehand.
The electronics, we were having to like test stuff because a lot of it was open box. We're having to buy stuff individually at auction. It was just like a lot of work. And shipping
Yep.
was really rough. Everything. Clothing just seemed so much simpler and a really good profit margin. So we set out to find some suppliers. So we found somebody who we got a clothing
Box.
from TJ Maxx. So it was about like 75 items ish.
But for about $3 an item. So there's
Cheap.
some pretty good stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's cheaper than Goodwill. So brand new
Yeah.
with tag.
Yeah, most of it was new with tag.
We thought it was a slam dunk.
But a lot of the clothing was like, brands maybe I'd heard of, but not like super desirable. Like TJ Maxx stuff. Like some of it was pretty cute, but nothing that people are paying for that specific brand. Like if you're going out to buy a Coach purse, it's because you are paying for the name Coach, or whatever it is. So this is more just like, if it's a cute dress, I'll buy it, but I'm not like buying it because I like the brand. So
And all the successful resellers on Whatnot that we had seen were doing like name brand, like North Face, Nike, designer, more designer stuff.
or like Kate Spade or Free People, like stuff that you are paying for the brand. So we went out to sell the TJ Maxx stuff and it did okay.
Yeah, we maybe made $1 an item after all the fees.
Maybe sometimes.
Yeah. We're still starting
So-
our Whatnot account too. So like
Yeah.
we were trying to give stuff away essentially to build excitement around our channel. So
Right. And so we started the bidding at $1 to get people to come, even though we paid $3 for it. And sometimes that kind of bit us in the butt because we would sell stuff for $1. And sometimes it would get bid up to $4 or $5, $6. So it kind of averaged out, but we weren't making a lot of money on it. And so, or any at all really. So we thought, okay, I know what we're missing. We have to get these name brand clothing or purses, things like that other people are doing. That's where they're making their money. So we have to find a sourcing person who can give us like Free People or Nike, North Face. Like that's what we need to find. We thought that was the answer.
we thought that was the answer. And I really was excited about trying to find like some sporting goods stuff. We bid on some like stuff on B Stock for like Dick's Sporting Goods, like the North Face type stuff. But we didn't win any and it was going for super expensive. Anyways, we found someone on Instagram who is doing pallets of Free People
Revolve brands.
like $100 plus items, a whole pallet. So we got really excited. So
she was for the pallet selling it for $10 an item. So you were buying 500 items at $10 a piece. So it was $5,000
$5,000
plus shipping, which for a pallet of stuff was like $400, right?
Yep.
So we paid about $5,400 for 500 items from Free People, Revolve. Yeah.
But keep in mind, so we're not idiots. We've done liquidation, reselling for a while, and in our minds, maybe we are idiots, but if you can buy something for 10% of retail value and then sell it for 20%,
Typically that's a
slam dunk.
Like how can you possibly lose on 10%?
So we did,
especially new with tags.
Yeah, so all new tag stuff. So keep in mind, we paid $5,000 for probably close to $50,000
worth
in
of
inventory.
Yeah.
So that seems like a slam dunk.
Seems like we should be making a good $5,000 to $10,000 on this pallet.
And we did our research too. So like most of the people on Whatnot were selling their Free People stuff for $15 to $20. So like, okay, we'll pay 10 for it, 10 and some change, sell it for 15 to 20 and make $5 an item. Profit, do 100 items a show and profit $500 a show. Slam dunk.
That was our plan. Super easy to list, to ship, store, everything. However, I don't know what happened, but we could not, for the life of us, sell anything for $10.
We got a solid 9 on average.
Sometimes.
That's our average so far, but we got all the less desirable stuff left. So we do have some left. It's looking like we'll probably end up losing $750, maybe $1,000.
Or more.
Depends on how many shows, like, do you want to keep doing this stuff or should we just do $1 bargain basement
get
show
rid
and
of
just
it.
get rid of it. So obviously we could have turned a profit if we would have listed each item individually on eBay or Poshmark. Looking back, we probably should have done that, but we also realized we didn't enjoy selling clothes. We wanted to move on.
I think that was part of why we weren't selling it for that $15 to $20 mark, is I think that we weren't these like fashionista type people.
Carhartt here. She's looking fashionista, but
Well, but like the girls that we were following originally are very like into fashion, and like they know about these brands, and like I just didn't really know what I was talking about.
and I think the person who sold us these items, that was her junk, the stuff that
It's
she
definitely
couldn't sell.
Yeah, she kind of gave it. It's okay.
It's okay.
We're not upset.
It was. I mean,
But
we
it
can't
did
blame
feel
anyone.
Like most of it was not super cute or
We
something.
can't blame anyone but ourselves in this scenario. And like I said, we could have waited, 6 months to a year and sold through it all, but that's not what we want to do. We're not trying to do that,
So
even though we could. But
we learned our lesson, and
keep in mind, if you are watching this video after we started our $50,000 challenge, this is before the challenge. So this isn't a minus 1,000 from our 50. This is just lessons learned that we're sharing with you. Mm-hmm. Not everything is cupcakes and roses around here.
rainbows and unicorns.
Yes.
Yes, that's true. But I think that that's part of just trying it, is you got to be willing to take the risk. And sometimes it doesn't work out, and that's okay. But we are diving into electronics now. We're going back to electronics.
Hopefully.
because that sort of was working for us. So, but it's a lot more complicated now with shipping and storing and sourcing and all those things.
Yeah, but there's more than one way we can make money from the items, such as reviewing them for Amazon. Check out our secret side hustle course below. We've been making $50 to $100 a day passively from that.
And so have a lot of our students.
So have a lot of our students. So if
Most
you're looking,
of our students are actually starting to do better than us because they're killing it, working really hard. We haven't been pouring as much time into it, but the people who are seeing huge, massive benefits from it.
we had some students in November clear $7,000 in 1 month from the program. So
Yep.
pretty cool. It's only $97.
Check
You
that
do
out
the
below
math.
if you're
Check it
interested.
out, but-
Or if you have questions on it, let us know below as well. We'd love to
Yes.
talk about it. So
But anyways, lesson learned. Yeah, we're figuring it out.
But I do think there are people who are doing clothing that, like, over time, we probably could start turning a profit if we like showed up every Tuesday at 8 p.m. and I don't know, like,
At some point, your following will grow big enough, and you'll be known for the fashion.
right.
And we did have some repeat buyers, which was great.
Yeah.
But how long are we willing to do that for?
It just wasn't our thing.
I think people who maybe got in a year or two ago, are probably a lot more established and in a better spot. You know. So, it wasn't our thing.
So, we're pivoting.
Yep.
And it's okay.
Let's
That's
pivot.
where we're at. So,
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
bye.
Bye.